Good morning from the Tower of London. We are here for this super bloom display. It is spectacular and it's in honour of Her Majesty the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. The forecast for most of us is sunny, dry and warm. A bit more cloud though at times in the north and the west. I'll have all the details later on in the programme. I know, and I'm glad to say my head is still fully intact as well. Good morning. It is gorgeous here. We're here for the Super Bloom display in honour of Her Majesty the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and you can see how lovely they are. And if I get out of the way, you can really appreciate are just lovely. They start at one end being red, they go through blue, white, yellow, pink, and at the other end they're also orange as well. Now you can see the sun is beating down here in London. The temperature is currently 16 degrees. Pollen levels today are high or very high everywhere except for across the northwest of Scotland where they're low or moderate. And the forecast for today is sunny and also warm. Now this morning there's a little bit of patchy fog across the North Midlands and also northwest England, but that should tend to lift. The showers in the Channel Islands will also fade through the morning, and we've got quite a bit of cloud actually in the Irish Sea. At times that might lap on shore, but for most it's going to be dry, it's going to be sunny and it's going to be warm. The north and west prone to a bit more cloud, and this morning in western Scotland it could well be thick enough for a spot of drizzle. It should brighten up though in the east of Northern Ireland, and we're just looking at gentle breezes today with highs up to 27 degrees in Cardiff, Birmingham and London. As we push further north, we're looking at temperatures into the high teens or indeed the low 20s. Now, as we head on through the evening and overnight, once again, there'll be a lot of clear skies around. There'll be some showers though coming in across the Channel Islands, clipping the southeast coast of England, some patchy mist and still all the cloud across parts of western and northern Scotland and Northern Ireland. Overnight lows very similar to last night, so we're looking widely between about 10 and 15 degrees. Tomorrow then, we start off with the showers in the English Channel, and through the day they will push a bit further northwards. Some of those could be heavy and thundery. We might catch one at Glastonbury, for example, but there'll be a lot of dry weather around as well. It's the north and the west still prone to a bit more cloud, and tomorrow's highest temperatures are going to be in Northern England and the North Midlands, where we could see maybe 28 or 29 degrees before it cools down on Friday and for the rest of the weekend. Sal and John. Were planted here in March, and you can see the fruits of them right here. And again, we're in the moat. Now normally the public can't get into the moat, but they've very much been invited now to have a look at this. If you remember the poppy display that was in the moat, we had to view it from above. So it's great to be in here, and on such a beautiful day as well. It's sunny and it's warm. The forecast for today is just that, for most of us, sunny and also warm. Now there's one or two exceptions to that rule, and that's across the north and the west of Scotland and also the north and west of Northern Ireland where there's more cloud. What's happening is high pressure is firmly in charge, but we do have a weather front which is coming in across the south. It's brought some showers this morning to the Channel Islands, and we'll see a few more for a wee while yet before they eventually fade. The other thing this morning is that we've got some patchy mist and fog around as well across the North Midlands and into Northern England, but that too will burn away quite rapidly now. So for most of us under this ridge of high pressure, we are looking at a dry and a sunny and a warm day. Now the cloud across northern and western Scotland could produce the odd spot of drizzle at times in the west, but the cloud in Northern Ireland should tend to break in eastern areas, so you should see some sunny spells develop. Temperatures today up to about 27 degrees around the Cardiff area, Birmingham into the southeast, but we're still looking at the high teens or low 20s as we push further north. Now moving on through the evening and overnight, once again we'll have a lot of clear skies, sunshine into the late evening of course, and still the cloud across the north and the west of Scotland and Northern Ireland. But at the same time the showers in the English Channel will start to push a bit further north, clipping the far southeast coast, for example, of England by the end of the night. Temperatures very similar to what we had last night, so again roughly about 10 to 15 degrees. So tomorrow, a lot of dry, sunny and warm weather, but showers in the English Channel pushing northwards as we go through the day. You might catch one, for example, at Glastonbury, which could be heavy and thundery. Still the cloud across the northwest of Scotland and also Northern Ireland. And then through the evening and overnight, those showers continue to push steadily northwards, eventually getting through Wales, Northern England into Northern Ireland and also Scotland. And tomorrow they'll be the heaviest across Northern England and Scotland. A lot of dry weather still. It will be breezy and then by the end of the day we'll have more rain coming in across Northern Ireland and southwest England, and here too the breeze is going to pick up and it will be windy for some of us. Temperatures down a touch, our top temperature likely to be around about 25 degrees, and then after that low pressure takes charge, so the weather turns cooler, a bit windier and more unsettled with rain or showers. But in terms of Glastonbury, it's not going to be a washout. They're likely to see some showers in the next few days, but there'll be a lot of dry weather and a fair bit of sunshine in between as well. John and Sal.
Carol, thank you so much. It looks glorious there, doesn't it?
It does. We were a bit worried about the weather on Friday. We'll reveal why in a moment.
I'm surrounded by 20 million flowers, and the forecast, well, it's sunny and warm for most of us, a little bit more cloud at times across the north and west of Scotland and Northern Ireland. I'll have all the details throughout the rest of this morning's programme. Oh, it absolutely is, Sal. Good morning, everyone. I'm at the Tower of London, and you can see this super bloom display behind me. This is the East Moat. We've been working our way round the tower as we've gone through the course of this morning, and we're looking over Tower Bridge. There are 20 million seeds that have been planted here, and they're varying heights. Some of them are taller than you, so you feel like you're absolutely immersed in them. Some of them are smaller, and when you think this was only planted in March, it is absolutely beautiful. A real kaleidoscope of colour, and the sun is beating down on them now as well as it is on us too. And the forecast actually for today for most of us is a sunny, a dry and a warm one. Now, as ever, there are a few exceptions to that rule. The mist and fog more or less gone now, the showers fading across the Channel Islands, and we've got a bit more cloud across parts of Scotland, more especially the north and the west, and the same for Northern Ireland. That's thick enough for the odd spot of drizzle, but it should brighten up in the east of Northern Ireland through the day. But most of us, it's going to be sunny and the temperature shooting up as a result. Temperatures today actually could get as high as 27 degrees around about Cardiff, Birmingham and London, but generally we're looking at the high teens into the low 20s for some. There's a bit of cloud in Irish Sea at the moment too. That just may lap on shore at times. Now, as we head on through the evening and overnight period, once again we have clear skies, and there'll be some showers in the Channel Islands, some of those by the end of the night clipping the far southeast coast of England. Temperature wise, very similar to last night in that temperatures falling to. So tomorrow, once again, a lot of dry, sunny and warm or very warm weather. We could well see some showers coming up from the English Channel, moving northwards through the day. Some of those could be heavy and thundery, and we still will have a bit more cloud at times across the north and west of Scotland and the north and west of Northern Ireland. But tomorrow's top temperatures are likely to be across Northern England and the North Midlands, where we could reach in places 28 or 29 Celsius. So once again, scorchio for some of us, but then it cools down into the weekend. Sal and John.
Oh, Carol, scorchio, is that the first one this year, or have you said that already and I've missed it?
Nope, that's the first one this year,
Sal. Oh, there we go. We've had the solstice, now we've had the first scorchio. Carol, thank you so much.
What can possibly go wrong from...
Good morning, everybody. Isn't it absolutely stunning? This is the Super Bloom display. It's in honour of Her Majesty the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, of course. As John said, 20 million